Here's the deal. If you're trading trades based on a single indicator signal, you're losing money. I don't care how clean the setup looks. If the signal flashes green and the chart looks perfect, without context, without a structure, without confirmation, you're just handing your capital to the market. I've watched traders below accounts doing exactly this. So today I'm walking you through a proof of concept that fixes it. 2 indicators, 1 price action rule, and a risk framework that keeps you alive. Let me show you what most people get wrong. The first tool is called pivot trend. Is built to spot reversals by tracking pivot points and price action. The logic is simple. It calculates the highest and lowest prices within a specific range of bars, then draws 2 bands around price. When price crosses above the upper band, it signals bullish momentum. When it crosses below the lower band, it signals bearish momentum. On your chart, you will see a line that changes color. Blue means uptrend, red means downtrend. And you also see symbols. A B marks a buy signal, and a S marks a sell signal. Sounds clean, right? It's not. Here's the truth. If you trade every signal the indicator gives you, you're going to get destroyed. Why? Because it doesn't care about the trend direction. It doesn't care about the momentum. It doesn't care if you're entering into a choppy sideways mess where the market is just hunting stop losses. It's just fire signals, and every bad signal is costing you money. So what do? We add context. First, adjust the settings. Set left bars and right bars to 7. And set offset to 0. This tightens the sensitivity without turning it into noise. Now the signals are sharper, but we're still not trading them blindly. Now bring in the second tool. It's called the trend indicator A-V2. This is your filter, your boundary, your line in the sand. The default settings are garbage. So here's what you change. Set MA type to SMA. Set MA period to 300. Set ALMA to 1. Set ALMA deviation to 14. Change the colors to green, red, and white so you can actually see what's happening. What does this line do? It tells you the trend. When price is above the line, the market is in an uptrend. When price is below the line, the market is in a downtrend. One clean line, that's it. No clutter, no confusion, just the boundary of normal. Now here's where amateurs lose. They see a sell signal and they take it. And even though price is above the trend line, that's not a trade, that's a donation. When the trend is up, you ignore sell signals. When the trend is down, you ignore buy signals. This one rule removes half of your losing trades, but it doesn't make the remaining signals automatic winners. This is where price action comes in. Let's say you're on gold 15-minute chart. Price is below the trend line. The trend is down. A sell signal appears. You don't take it. You wait. You mark the most recent swing low. That's your support zone. Now you watch. If price breaks that support, that's your confirmation. That's the market telling you there's momentum, there's the breakout. That's your trigger candle. Why does this matter? Because if price doesn't break support, you're probably in a sideways chop, and sideways markets are where accounts blow out. The breakout is your proof that the market is actually moving. Without it, you're just gambling. Now comes risk management. This is what separates professionals from the noise. Never risk more than 1% per trade. 1%, always. And always set a stop loss. So where do we put the stop loss? Above the trend indicator line or above the most recent swing high, whichever makes sense for the structure. Your take profit, 1.5 times your risk or 2 times your risk. That's your reward to risk ratio. That's how you stay profitable even when half of your trades lose. Now let me walk you through a buy setup. Same logic but reverse. Price is above the trend line. The trend is up. A buy signal appears. You mark the most recent swing high. You wait for price to break above that resistance. That's your trigger. Your stop loss goes below the trend line or below the most recent swing low. Your take profit is 1.5 or 2 times your risk. Same structure, same discipline. Now here's the part most people miss. When price is sitting on the trend line, you do nothing. When the market is chopping between support and resistance with no breakout, you do nothing. Doing nothing is what keeps your account alive. The professionals don't trade more. They trade better. They wait for the setup that has 3 pieces: trend direction, signal confirmation, and price action breakout. This strategy works on all markets and time frames. I'm showing you XAU-USD on 15-minute chart, but the logic is universal. You can use this on stocks, you can use this on indices, you can use this on crypto. Why? Because price action structure is same everywhere. Support, resistance, and market structure exist on every time frame. Whether you're scalping on the 1-minute or swing trading on the daily, the entry and exit principles remain consistent. Just adapt your risk management to the instrument and time frame. Then backtest before you go live. And if you want something even simpler, check out the recommended video on the screen. Go watch it now. Happy trading!